Okay. Whoa! Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Nickel. This is part 3 of the Vanishing of Ethan Carter. And we have investigated a lot of murders. It looks like his family's been taken off one by one. This entity has possessed the various family members. No sign of Ethan still. I wonder if there's a twist coming at the end in regards to what happened to Ethan. Let's have a look around here. See if anything sticks out. Now I have double checked that my camera is working this time. Last time there was just no video file after recording. Not sure what happened there. Once again, it looks... okay, so 7:35. Is it? Or is that 7 o'clock? Is that... It's hard to see the hands. Can these be monkeyed with? Closed. There's a padlock on this one. And there's a padlock on this one. So what does this do? This looks like an electromagnet, doesn't it? So maybe a generator that the water is providing electricity to. That's info knowledge there for you. So we'll see what that did. The water still looks to be flowing. It's all going down there. So it might be that we get in that elevator that we saw last time. Although why would this door open up if not to reveal a puzzle? Oh, there we go, 7:05. Is this live? Is this working? Okay, so it's 7:04 now. Let's come back in a minute or so. Okay, how do we get these padlocks off? Okay, this is on again. Well, if it gives us the option to toggle it, it must want us to toggle. So we will toggle. Okay, back to this elevator. This actually might just take us back to the house. So I can show you that alternate path that I was talking about yesterday. Which I think I cut out of the first episode. Beautiful view. Or maybe we need to go back to that generator room when we have the keys for the other generators. So the first part happened over here, and we can go this way. So let's just go this way this time. Is it really just a dead end? Okay, wow, it actually is. And through here? Interesting. So might there be a way down? Can we see anything up here? It is not clear what we gained by turning the wheel off. And so I did make a connection while editing. I found that, so this place is the Vanderbilt house, right? And I noticed that, oh, that's an interesting plaque or sigil or whatever. And I noticed that, we got that from one of the dialogues. Ethan has been in the old Vanderbilt place. And I noticed that the sarcophagus that we went into, or the tomb that we went into in the last episode, was the Vanderbilt tomb. So a little connection there. Okay, here's our secret room. There is like this side here. There is clearly, well, it looks walkable at least. Yeah, a bit of wastage to begin with, looking around for stuff. So there's always this. Interesting, and this just leads back to the elevator. So I wonder if we just have to solve the room layout puzzle again. Oh, it's not here anymore. Well, that's interesting. It does feel like there's a path over there, doesn't it? Have we investigated all of the murders? So there's no one else left on that card, is there?
People come here for many reasons. They want to ask me questions about the future. I can see the future. So it is the past that interests me. If you want to find my house, you must answer the questions I ask of you. Does death bring peace or suffering?
Does death bring peace or suffering?
Would you prefer anonymity over notoriety?
Would you...
Do you feel victory when your words cause pain?
Ah, that's sleeper talk. That's sleeper talk.
Do you take that which you know you will not return?
Frequently.
Is betrayal caused by inequality or injustice?
A little from column A, a little from column B.
Does sin come from the heart or the mind?
Oh, interesting. A beautiful woman sat by a river. A witch approached and told the woman she was to have a child. The woman began to cry with joy, but the joy turned to fear and she could not stop crying. Fear turned to sadness. The woman continued to cry. She cried for months, hardly sleeping, until the child was born. But the crying had aged the woman, and she was no longer beautiful. When he was old enough, her son climbed the mountain to find the home of the witch. He asked her if she could make his mother beautiful again. The witch asked the boy many questions. After hearing the answers, the witch told the boy she had lied to the mother about her child. The boy disappeared, and the mother was beautiful again. Okay, what's different here? So this looks like the boy's story. It looks like the same handwriting that the boy Ethan Carter wrote in the Moonshine Room. The story from the Moonshine Room.
Ethan, the point of life is not to rock the boat. Just try to get along. Stop living in your head. Do something real. That's what people respond to. Reality.
The wish come true. Ethan, honey, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I want you to keep this note and read it every time I lose my temper. I don't mean it. I know I got a snake's tongue. You're my little guy, my precious bean. You just gotta pull your head out of them clouds, okay? Love, Mum. So is there... No, okay, so there's nothing over here. So this is where... So this is the witch? The witch's hut? Well, it looks like the boy might have been living here, right? Because it's the boy's story and the letter from his mum. Okay, well that's interesting. So do we climb the mountain more? Oh, that looks like the graveyard, doesn't it? So hold on. Are we climbing the mountain? Yeah, just back to the church here. Van de Griff. Not built, I must have said built. So I think this is just going to lead us to parts that we've already been to. But why loop back? Now that I've seen that witch thing, do I have to go back to the house maybe? Or maybe check for a note underground in the mine? See if that note's missing now. Back down. Let's try the mine again. It feels like maybe doing that ghost thing will have triggered something else to change somewhere. Let's turn this off. The sign's still there. So, am I running from this guy? So the cross here, right? That's where we are. So we go here. Let's try running from him. Is he chasing us? I'm just guessing where to go. We're going to run into him, aren't we? So who's that? Follow the light. He's just here, isn't he? He is not dead, but eternal lie. The god of strange aeons cannot die. We open the gate of old. Its guardian eyes have long grown cold. The name of our god, our truth, our key. He is that which is, which should not be. It's like a rune up the top. Are you going up there too? Oh, whoa. What the hell? Okay, so they're standing on runes. Are there more of them too? Okay. So they're probably standing on the name, like the sigils that we have to manipulate the gate to. So there's two of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe there's 4 more. Oh, and this will tell us like the first one. So there'll be like the last one's like an M type thing, and the first one's like a G type thing. Still concerned this guy's going to jump out and kill us again. Keep a lookout for bodies. He was in there, right? Yeah, are we going to find another ghost here? Yes. Yep. Okay. So we have the first and the last sigil. Oh no. We have the first and the last sigil, so I wonder if there's just one more to find, making a total of 4. Just going to lead us by another one, maybe. So it just goes back in here. I'm pretty sure we have to get the name of the god. Like, that's what we're doing. We're the name of the demon. Okay, here we go. So that's 4. Are there 2 more, maybe? Or are the 2 letters on the page the final 2? paranoid about running into this guy. And there'll be a left turn. Okay. Okay. So, G. This one's M. Okay, so this one is diamond. So it's this guy, so it's like a Q of sorts. Maybe that one. Next one is a star. So it's like a... what the hell? It's like a T? Oh, wait, what? Reckon that's it. Circle is like a Z. Triangle is like a crescent. Okay. Flooding, what's... Whoa! Yo, it's an octopus. Read. The curse of the sea thing. The sea thing gate. The Enochian Necronomicon. The iron ore miners had finally found it. Apologies, I alt-tabbed out, so I'll be reading the dialogue. Ethan, I told you to stay out. God damn it, look, it's dangerous in here. I'll read your story later, okay?
And, please don't tell your mother I'm in here. All right? Okay, now, you go. Get back home.
The curse of the sea thing, the cursed world. The curse of the sea thing, the Enochian Necronomicon. The iron ore miners had finally found it, but not all of them wanted to perform its ritual and summoned the sea thing Gnaya. One miner realized the ritual would unleash Gnaya's flood upon this world, and so the miner had no choice but to stab the others with shards of magic Eltdown. Gnaya, in response, cursed the miner, who now wanders the mine, doomed to prevent others from summoning the sea thing and flooding the world forever. Where are we? Dale, get your shit out of our basement. Bring it to the goddamn dump. I am so sick of stepping over your lifetime of failure on my way to the washing machine. I am not kidding. Either you move it or I burn it. M. She deserved to go. Okay, hold on. United States Patent and Trademark Office. Mr. Dale Carter. Request for clarification. The United States Patent and Trademark Office has received your January 27, 1973 letter requesting further explanation as to why your recently submitted patent 527F2D was rejected by this office. As we explained in our previous letter, the patent was rejected for infringing upon a previously existing patent. We have on record from you more than 4 dozen requested patents submitted in the last 16 months. None has been successful, and all have been met with challenges by you. Mr. Carter, we would like to consider this matter and future matters as administratively closed. Sincerely, James Mackey, Administrative Director. Yeah, right. So I did miss that audio because I was tabbed out of the screen. Okay, hold on. So this is closed now. So I might actually just voice over what was being said in the final cut. So maybe we were supposed to complete that area before going forward, and maybe now there'll be something else further ahead. So that's like not very connected, is it? The whole octopus thing, it's like, it's not very connected to the Watcher. It's like a different type of god. And once again, it's one of the kid's stories. So is like the kid, is he magically summoning these evil things just by writing stories? Is it something like that? Oh, kids and their imaginations. I mean, this looks the same. The Witch too is very disconnected. It's like generic horror elements put together. We've not achieved as much as we have in other parts of this series, just by virtue of having to look around quite a bit to search for the next thing to do. So I'm wondering now if we are supposed to go back to the house now. The boy kind of reminds me of this Stephen King story I once read where there was a kid who could do anything with his mind. And so he could he could make anything instantly appear or anything instantly disappear. And all the people on the street that he lived on were just frightened of him. They were just scared of him because he could ruin, their lives and at a moment's notice. He could think about it and make them blow up, or he could, remove their arms just by thinking about it. And all he wanted was for people to play with him. He was like a petulant little kid. Kind of, if Ethan's conjuring up these things by writing stories, it reminds me of that. Okay, let's just have a look in the moonshine room. There might be one or two more things to discover, maybe. Okay, let's go back over the bridge, see if there's anything over there that we missed. Here's the train station. This 7 o'clock. 7:04. It might just be the same asset. It's such a wide open area. You feel like there's got to be something here, don't you? What's this? It's an astronaut. What's up? Where we going? You up here? Where we going? Where are we leading me? Is this a trap? Are we going to space? Whoa. Extraterrestrial containment capsule number 86911. Wow. We're in like a vortex. We're going somewhere? Another one of his stories. Fangs. The beast had fangs, but was heavy and slow, so when it saw the light in the sky, it waited, thinking the light would go out like the others before it. When it did not, the beast stood, rose up on its legs, and went to the place where the fire was still burning. As the orange light died, another took its place. This one was blue, a bright and pure blue that the creature had only seen along the edges of the stars. The beast showed its fangs, and the light vanished. A moment later, the light appeared again between two distant trees. The beast wanted to go home, but could not ignore the light, so it chased it deeper into the forest. When the light stopped, it did so in a clearing of trees. The beast entered the circle feeling no fear. The trees turned towards the beast, pointing at it like needles, but the tops of the trees lowered and dug into the ground. The trunks and roots were raised into the air and closed around the beast like walls. As the ground disappeared, the beast realized it would never use its fangs again. Fascinating.
Get out of my room, Travis!
Stories. Always with the stories.
Get out!
I read the Fangs one. I liked the Beast. At least he gets to leave this goddamn place.
Okay. Bangs, a beast outsmarted. Abstruse tales. Gaylord. Okay. So we're collecting stories by the boy. Is the Watcher... What? No, because the Watcher hasn't been in a story. Everything else has been in a story. But the Watcher... What is the Watcher? Is the Watcher a story as well? And furthermore, am I just collecting these stories in whatever order, and then once I have all the stories, something's going to happen? We might have missed something back here, because we didn't really know at the start of the game how to play. Why am I getting Majula vibes from this music? Okay, so let's have a look around here and see if there isn't something else to find. Maybe something to do with all the traps. Do we need to find all the traps? Maybe there's another trap. Okay. Whoa. Skeletons everywhere. Sap by Ethan Carter. An old man came to the forest every day to drink sap from the trees. To get there, the old man had to step around many dangerous traps. The villagers believed this old man had a hidden jade amulet in the forest. But the old man wanted the villagers to believe this because then they would search the forest for treasure and not drink his sap. One cool fall night, someone set fire to the forest, and the fire spread to the village. The old man escaped the fire by covering himself in sap. When he returned to the village, he found all the villagers' bones. The old man sat down and cried. Then he found more sap to drink. Okay, and that's a burning house.
Ethan, I told you, you can't be here.
But Gramp, I wrote something for you.
That's real nice. Thank you. Just leave it. I'll read it later.
No one has time for Ethan. One dead in house fire. Bayfield County fire damaged a historic home in Red Creek Valley Wednesday morning, according to the officials from the Bayfield County Fire Department. Is that the grandpa on the right? A family of 6 was asleep when the blaze broke out at the remote house once owned by Albert Vandergriff by the Ogden Lake in Red Creek Valley. Gail Carter, 58, was pronounced dead at the scene. Remaining family members were able to escape, so the grandpa died. Carter's husband, Edwin, 62, told investigators he may have fallen asleep with a lit cigarette in his hand. Firefighters were dispatched to the scene at 1:22 a.m. and remained at the scene until around 5 a.m. Wednesday. They learned the property out. Okay. Withdrawal from Vietnam nearly complete. After heated public hearing, no answers for Vandergriff heirs. Members of the Vandergriff family again gathered in the Bayfield County Courthouse today to debate the fate of the Vandergriff fortune, which has remained in escrow since 1961. Family patriarch Albert died in a mine, after effects of the destroyed Vander and severely James Vandergrift, 38, of Chicago, argued that his father's demands were unreasonable and that many Vandergrift family members have personal reasons for wanting to avoid living in Red Creek Valley on the Vandergrift estate, as stipulated in the elder Vandergrift's will. The recent fire in which the Vandergrift home was damaged, he said, only underlined his family's concerns. Since 1967, the Carter family has lived upon the former Vandergrift estate, temporary, the Carter, oh, okay, so they're caretakers for the Vandergrift. Interesting. So the Boyce family are just there as caretakers. So cigarettes, bottles, interesting. So why didn't the family want to live on the... We are piecing together something, slowly but surely. I just want to have a look in that tunnel real quick, and then we can go back. Is this going to be a wall? I feel like it's getting larger. Is this just... The tunnel, walk towards the light is the achievement. I'm back where I started. That's pretty cool. So we've got a family who are caretakers for the Vandergrifts because no one wants to live here. Could that be because the place is haunted? We've got a boy with a very big imagination. We got his family all dead. Bodies everywhere. What else have we got? We've got stories, horror stories, but we've also got this Watcher who everyone is being possessed by. Is the Watcher a story too? Did the kid call me all the way out here for this? For stories? So we seem to get an achievement every time we find a story. So if we can't find a way forward now, it might be worth looking at the achievements to see if we can see how many are left. There might be one just hiding somewhere, you know? So we'll do our house check again. Where is this photo taken? So there's a brick wall behind them. Is this down? Down the elevator? There's a little water pumping thing. Ah, it's here. It was taken here. So one thing that leads me towards the idea that the Watcher is real is that the main character of this game is also believing it's real. He can also sense it. But then again, it might be that I'm a story. Like I'm a story that this kid is writing. If so, it's his longest, windiest story thus far. But then how do the dead bodies figure into it, you know? There's the dam there. I'm thinking that I must be in the story. Like I must be one of the kid's stories and he's writing about me. Maybe, you know, turning to creativity or insanity after his family has fallen apart. The kid does seem neglected. I mean, I think we have discovered all the bodies. We haven't found the grandpa's body, but he was like burnt, right? Are we supposed to stop the water so that we can walk across here? Or there? Aha! Apologies, I think that one's my fault. But at least it allowed us to go back and see some content that we missed. Okay, so there's a river along here.
Ethan was close. I could feel him. A pinprick of light in the darkness. He would know me. He would know why I'd come.
Ethan's close, hey? Ooh. Do we have a burnt down house? Some lions out the front. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.